All sports, all plays. Yeah. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. 365, we making a plays. You talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. In the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, they working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. All sports, all plays. Yeah.
All right, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show. I'm Chris Gonzalez, joined by Tony Gonzalez. How's it going?
Going pretty well. Hanging in there.
Hey, how's it going, Billy?
Kind of sucked on my picks last night, but I'm doing all right.
Billy had the Celtics last night and lost by half a point. England said never bet against the Pacers. I took the Pacers at the +8.
Yeah.
So I had it, but they should have won that game last night outright. But I didn't have a good night on my picks last night. I don't know about you.
No, I didn't. I was 2-4. Hockey, man. Well, I know you had the same hockey picks I did, I think. So you did terrible there, too. Hey, David?
You said you went what? 2-5?
2-4.
2-4. I went 3-5. I was 2-1 in the NBA, but after that, I had a pretty shit night. 0-2 in hockey and 1-2 in college basketball.
I was 1-1 in NBA, 1-1 in college basketball, and 2 in hockey. So that Central Michigan pick, it ended up being good for me, but heck, I had to go to overtime, or I think 2 overtimes or whatever.
Glenn said they finally sent the belt out today.
Colton, what wrestling show are you talking about? Ones we do live, or are you talking about DCCW? Our next live show is
Sunday or Saturday.
It's Saturday, and then the next Saturday we have a show, and then the next Saturday DCCW makes their first show of the year on the 17th. So definitely looking forward to that. Looking forward to the show this Saturday.
How's it going, David? Yeah, I thought the Kraken would beat the Sharks too. I didn't watch any of that game, but I was surprised that Kraken lost.
And Columbus beat St. Louis, I think 1-0.
Yeah, that was 1-0, and that surprised me as well. So, no, good night. I said NBA, I've done all right, but in college basketball, I had Marquette at the +1.5. They outright won, but Texas Tech got killed by TCU, and then North Carolina lost to Georgia Tech, which. So, well, we got a few good games today. Did you see Seattle Seahawks hired a head coach?
Oh, did they?
Or expected? I think they hired him. It was been from what I saw. It was announced. Defensive coordinator from Baltimore.
Okay.
McDonald.
Yeah. We're not going anywhere Super Bowl Sunday.
No, we do have a show the day before,
Yes.
a benefit show for a kid with cancer.
Yep.
But not doing nothing on Super Bowl Sunday. We done that one show the night before Super Bowl and didn't get home till like what 2 in the morning.
2 in the morning. Yeah.
I don't think we ever left Indy till like what? I don't think the show ended almost midnight. Probably.
I think it was. Yeah. It was late. Yeah. That was a marathon. Good show. It was a great show. But it was a marathon.
Pacers had a home game on Super Bowl Sunday a few years ago. Yeah, I know there's a couple independent wrestling shows around here that are having shows on Super Bowl Sunday. I don't know. I just don't think that's.
Yeah. Super Bowl Sunday is almost like a holiday, man.
Yeah, even people that aren't football fans, even that game's on in their house, even if they're not paying real close attention to it. But everybody gets together, watches the game.
Well, just like a lot of independent wrestling running on WrestleMania weekend. Saturday, Sunday. I think that's crazy.
Yeah. I could see if maybe you were like in that town and you ran early in the day or something, but
yeah,
maybe, but not if you're in a whole different part of the country. And
a lot of the Super Bowl, there's a lot of parties and people are setting up for the party, so they don't have time to go to a show earlier in the day because Super Bowl parties and stuff. Unless you're just going to attend one. If you're not throwing one, I guess you have time. I don't know.
Glenn said you had non-football fans or go tune in to see Taylor.
That's I think that's true.
Oh, you get some. I mean, you're gonna get some. There's gonna be probably.
They claim that she's made a huge difference.
Oh yeah, no.
I mean,
I'm sure she has.
Them Swifties are.
I'm sure she has.
I can't
but,
say whatever.
I mean, Super Bowl's always the most watched, but yeah, I look forward to. I look for it to be even bigger.
Swifties are fanatical.
I mean, the divisional games, all 4 of them averaged like 40 million viewers. And that was the average, not what they peaked at or anything. So yeah, Super Bowl's going to be probably close to 150 million or something. If at least that probably. But yeah, because it'll be. I mean, it'll be on almost every TV.
The Swiftie bone.
And see, that's what pisses the people that does bother that are bitching about NFL showing her on TV and all this and all that and all that. That's the kind of the Swiftie Bowl.
Well, my wife asked me, "So who you taking in the game?" I said, "Well, I don't want Kansas City to win, so I'm taking San Francisco, and I'd like to see Purdy win." Well, why are you taking San Francisco? Not taking Kansas City? What about Kelsey and Taylor Swift? I said, "Well, who gives a shit about?" I like Kelsey; he's a great player. I don't have a problem with Taylor Swift, but not
like Mom, for example. She's a Redskins fan.
Yes.
All reason she's even started caring anything about Kansas City this year is because of
Taylor Swift. She'll call me to Kansas City win.
So now I follow Kansas City, so you know what's going on.
Well, I kind of keep track of all the games, but I mean, I don't really give a shit. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but hey, Kansas City's a great team. You can't.
No, they're great. Hey,
Kelsey's great, and
they're starting to get.
Is great.
They're getting to the point like the Patriots were, where people are going to start rooting for them to lose because they're tired. Because people get. I mean, that's what they do. They get tired of seeing one team be dominant, so
it's that for me.
They start hating. They start hating against them.
It's that for me a little bit, but with San Francisco, I want this. Well, I'd love to see Detroit too because it's been so long. But Purdy, I want to see Purdy, like you said, Purdy play a great game and win the Super Bowl, shut people up a little bit. Are you giving it to Glenn Richardson guarantee about the 49ers, Glenn?
I'd like to see right now, I'm probably going to pick the 49ers, but one of the reasons I'd like to see him win. That's who I picked at the beginning of the season. Nothing against Kansas City because man, it's fun. Mahomes is fun to watch play football. If you're a fan of football, you don't like watching them play. To me, there's something wrong with you. But plus, like we were talking about with Purdy, I'd like to see Purdy get some of these people off his back because he's nothing but wins since he's been in the NFL, and everybody just acts like he's just terrible.
Yeah.
All right, tonight's games. You have we'll start in NBA, but I'm with a few games in NBA. Hockey, I almost stayed away from. I was doing good in hockey up to the last week or so, and then I'm gonna give it another shot. Glenn says so everyone can acknowledge the 49ers fan Roman Reigns. And Billy says San Fran and the over. Yeah, I think I like the over too, but right. So I'll give our official pick. We still got a week and a half. I'm gonna go right now. Right now, I'm definitely leaning towards San Francisco. But I think it's gonna be a real good Super Bowl. Oh, let's see. NBA. My first game I'm taking NBA, Chicago Bulls at the Charlotte Hornets. The Bulls are 5.5 point favorites on the road, minus 210 on the money line. Over unders at 215. I'm gonna go with the Bulls at the minus 5.5, even though I went with them. I think it was yesterday, and they lost.
Assholes, I ain't going.
But I think they're gonna bounce back today. Other game I'm going with Sacramento Kings on the road at the Miami Heat. The Heat are 2 point favorites at home, minus 134 on the money line. The Kings are plus 114 on the money line. Over unders at 229.5. I like the Kings here at the plus 2. That's changed from earlier. Hell, the Kings were favorites in that game. Then we'll take the Orlando Magic at the minus 5.5 on the road at the San Antonio Spurs. Orlando's minus 215 on the money line. Their over under on that game is 226.5. I like the Magic minus 5.5. And then we'll take the Phoenix Suns at the minus 3 on the road against the Brooklyn Nets. The Suns are minus 152 on the money line. Over unders at 233 in that game. I like the Suns at the minus 3. I think they'll be too much for Brooklyn. So that's going to be my NBA picks. Bulls minus 5.5. Kings plus 2. Magic minus 5.5. And the Suns at the minus 3.
Okay, my picks for the NBA, I've got the Clippers minus 12.5 at Washington, and I've got Denver plus 1 at OKC. That's my NBA picks for tonight.
All right, NHL. NHL tonight, I have I'm going to take the Red Wings on the money line against at home against the Senators. The Kings on the money line on the road at the Predators, and the Ducks on the money line at home against the Sharks. That's going to be my NHL picks for tonight.
What you been doing? I may change my picks and go opposite. I got the same damn picks. I've got Ottawa, Detroit. I got Detroit money line. I've got the Kings money line at Nashville, and I've got San Jose at Anaheim, and I've got Anaheim money line. I didn't like any of those games, but I went ahead and picked them.
That could be a scary proposition for you to have to tell me on those picks after.
Well, I went 0-2.
Yeah, because we had the same one yesterday.
Same picks too. Yeah,
so that is scary. 2 days in a row.
I know. I need to go opposite. I need to change them.
That's Stevie's new philosophy. What? The opposite of what he was going to.
Oh, really? Stevie's got a problem. Hey, Stevie.
That's his new philosophy.
Hey, Jordan. How you doing?
Yeah, what's up, Jordan? No, Glenn, I'm not copying his picks. He's copying mine.
No, I ain't copying his picks.
That's why Stevie told me one day. He said, "You know what? I figured it out. I just need to bet opposite of what I think is going to happen." He goes, "Because," and I started cracking up. He said, "Because when I bet this, it always is the other way." I said, "You're overthinking it. Man. You're overthinking it." Yeah, he'll he'll get to where NFL's rigged, and it's funny. College basketball tonight. I'm taking Alabama -6.5 at Georgia, Baylor -3.5 on the road at UCF, and Kentucky -5.5 at home versus Florida.
We got a couple of same there too. My college basketball picks, I got Baylor -3.5 at Central Florida. I got Cincinnati -4.5 at West Virginia. I got Indiana State -8.5 at Belmont, and I have Florida at UK. I've got UK -5.5. That's my college picks for tonight.
All right.
I do have a question for Jordan out there, if he's out there. Hey, Jordan, and I'll ask you too, Chris, and also Glenn and anybody else out there who wants to respond. With the WWE, do you think Cody's going to go against Seth now, or do you they're going to change things up and maybe do Roman and Rock or something else, or do you think he's still going to wrestle Roman?
I think he's still going to wrestle Roman. I think they're going to go another direction with Seth. I wish, me personally, I'd like to see him I'd like to see him do something with Seth and Orton, but I think it's probably going to be McIntyre.
I think it's going to be Seth or McIntyre, or Seth and Gunther. One of those two. If they go that route.
Jordan said, "You know my answer." Good says Roman, and Jordan Bell says fuck Hogan.
Yeah, he wants Roman to get the record.
Let's break that.
He wants Roman to
break that record. Gunther and Seth would be good too.
Yep.
I wouldn't mind seeing that.
But if Seth is injured, do you want him to wrestle Gunther? Gunther really injured his ass. Gunther's a beast, man.
Well, I saw where it said I don't know if they were asking him about taking time off or what, but he said if he did to heal up, but he said if he did, he didn't want to come back like right before WrestleMania. He'd want to be back and to have time to. Yeah. He goes, being out for a period of time and then coming back the week of WrestleMania would be bad for me. He said, I agree. He don't, you know, what I mean, he wants to be in a rhythm going into it. Title. Yep. And I could see him doing that. I could also see him doing McIntyre.
Yeah, I thought about that too. Why not do a 3-way? Put all the titles up, and Cody's get a shot at both of them.
Yeah,
and you got women matches that can be other main events too. You know, I'm hoping for
they could do that, but are they going to want to put both titles on one person?
I don't think it's a problem as long as it's not Roman, because Roman's not there. I mean, nothing against Roman. I love Roman. I just wish he was on TV more. I think if Seth or Cody's got the belts, one thing that stood out to me in the press conference the other day was how Triple H really put Cody over and say he is the future of WWE. So that you know. It could get extended. I think a lot of people, I think Cody loses, I think a lot of people will be pissed. I know some people might commit suicide.
That would be, honestly, that'd be the genius move by the WWE, because it would break the fucking internet on the after WrestleMania ended, because that's people would be going ape shit that Cody didn't win. WWE's burying Cody. Blah blah blah. Yeah. It would go. Yeah, it would be smart.
I just rewatched I turned on the WWE Network, the feed that we get, which is the overseas feed too, and it was rewatching. I just happened to turn on. Royal Rumble was just starting, and I just watched that Women's Royal Rumble. I tell you what, man, they couldn't have done Jade Cargill any better.
Oh no, you're right, Jordan. They'll still watch, but
Yeah,
yeah,
oh yeah, they were.
but yeah, it'll be yeah, it'd be good. Yeah, because that's why everybody be saying Vince is still in control.
Well, what's her name? Ronda Rousey made a statement that as long as Bruce Pritchard is still there, Vince McMahon still has a hand in it.
Oh yeah, it probably would get a record rating because people would go crazy. All right. Well, do you have anything else before we get out of here for today? I know Saturday at 6:30 we'll be live from Crawfordsville, Indiana, for NGW,
Yeah, looking forward to that.
and then next Saturday we'll be live in Marion, Indiana, for a benefit show.
Looking forward to Sunday. I'm going to watch the NXT pay per view, Vengeance Day. I think it's going to be an awesome pay per view. I think it's going to be outstanding. So, people out there, definitely check out NXT. If you haven't been watching, you have been missing out, in my opinion. One of the best products out there, probably the best written show every week. And I know people say, well, I don't want to watch because they're the minor leagues. They're not the minor leagues. They may be learning on the job, but they're not the minor leagues. Yep, Glenn will be in NXT very soon. So I know he's been looking forward to that. Going to the race, right? And then after the race, going there. So yeah, The Rock. Glenn might get to meet The Rock. He's going to be I think the Grand Marshal for that race.
Oh, is he?
Maybe Glenn Glenn come back. He'll be best buddies with The Rock. Glenn might go drink some tequila with The Rock. Who knows?
Oh yeah.
I know.
Hey, the way with Glenn's luck, it wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, he won't be at that one. Okay. Well, damn, Glenn. I was hyping you up. You gonna meet The Rock and get some tequila, eat the worm.
But yeah, so we'll be live Saturday with that. We'll be back with Easy Money, a sports betting show tomorrow, right around 3:00. If you missed our awards show on Monday, go check it out. YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, all at Gonzo Sports Room. Also, we was at Warrior Pro Wrestling last Sunday. Check that out on our YouTube and Twitch pages. I think we're it's like right around 100 shows, 100 full independent wrestling shows on our YouTube page.
Yeah, it's got to be real close.
I'm pretty sure that's what I'd seen the other day when I was on
the
there.
first year we did 35, and the second year we did 58. And what we done this year now? I don't know either. I'm losing track.
This year's been all jacked up. I keep getting like for some reason I thought I had this Saturday that was going to be that we were in Marion, and that's next Saturday. This Saturday it's Crawfordsville. I had it all fucked up in my head. Hell, I forgot about at first I forgot we was even doing a show this Saturday. I made plans to do something else. I did that.
What the hell? Well, we got the shows the 10th, the 17th. I think 2 shows the 24th, the 25th. We're gonna be busy this year, and can't wait for March. What is the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th?
Yeah, Comic-Con.
Oh man, it's a blast. I'm not a big. Well, I like comic books and stuff. I used to have a lot, but I don't. It's a crazy scene, but the wrestling shows that WCWO put on there last year, I think it was 13 shows last year, maybe more this year. I don't know. They were outstanding, man. Big crowds, and it was a lot of fun. It was a huge success, and heck, it was the first time WCWO did the Comic-Con, and heck, halfway through it, they were there already telling them, "Hey, we want you back next year."
Oh yeah, it was a fun weekend. And I think this year is going to be even better.
Yeah, Marcus and Kelly's going to get to go this year, and only thing, man, I'm getting older, but that was probably as tired as I've ever been in a long time. I'll tell you what, that was a rough weekend.
You was about ready to explode because you was hungry.
I mean, hell, man. Hell, it was like 5 o'clock. I thought we was gonna get to eat lunch at 1, and they changed the shows, and it was like 5 o'clock, and then we go to freaking.
that show ended.
I was about ready to snap.
That show ended. We couldn't get out of the building quick enough to go try to get something.
I was needing a Snickers, man. I was about ready to freaking snap. Then we go to freaking Steak and Shake, and we go in there, and they said, "We're shutting everything down. We're an hour and a half behind." What do you mean you're an hour and a half behind? So we had to go find somewhere else to eat. I was about ready to snap. Finally found a what we
went that steak sandwich place in the mall.
In the mall. Yeah, that's the best steak. I don't know if it was, but I was so damn hungry. I probably ate a shit sandwich. I was starving, man. I was a fucking grouch. I know I was.
Oh, it was fun. You said we gotta go eat.
And then I was tired, and then I got my belly full. We come back, we're doing the shows, and hell, I was falling asleep during the damn show. I'd wake up. It was rough, man. Well, Friday we was there late, and then they said, "We'll get here early," and we showed up early, and nobody was there. And we learned some stuff.
Well, they all went out Friday night for somebody's birthday.
Yeah, they all got drunk. Yeah, we got an hour or two sleep, but yeah, it was rough. But it was an awesome show though. Awesome shows and awesome event.
Yeah, Glenn, it was Charlie's cheesesteak.
Yeah.
Their food court there at the mall. But all right, we appreciate everybody watching. Please hit that subscribe button on YouTube at Gonzo Sports Room. Like and follow Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all at Gonzo Sports Room. And we'll see you guys tomorrow right around 3 o'clock.